Correct. Next, your question, no? Between them, right? Please.
So could you kindly give us the meaning of this verse from Surah Al-Ankabut, chapter 29, verse 26? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وقال إنما اتخذتم من دون الله أوثانا مودة بينكم في الحياة الدنيا ثم يوم القيامة يكفر بعضكم ببعض ويلعن بعضكم بعضا ومأواكم النار وما لكم من ناصرين.
That's right. The meaning of this verse is very clear, isn't it? What in particular would you like? Huh?
Yeah, أوثانا مودة بينكم.
مودة بينكم. Yeah, that's right. Very good. I would like to read one or two verses from before, and in that context, inshallah, I'll explain. Although I have the idea why, but still, let me be further sure. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والذين كفروا بآيات الله ولقائه أولئك يئسوا من رحمته وأولئك لهم عذاب أليم فما كان جواب قومه إلا أن قالوا اقتلوه أو حرقوه فأنجاه الله من النار إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يؤمنون. یہ وقال انما اتخذتم من دون الله اوثانا مودة بينكم في الحياة الدنيا ثم يوم القيامة يكفر بعضكم ببعض ويلعن بعضكم بعضا ومأواكم النار وما لكم من ناصرين. This is Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, who is responding to the denial of responding to the shirk of his people who had called gods beside God, imaginary gods beside God. And this is a very deep observation made by him, which is normally not related to shirk. But this also proves how wonderful this book, the Quran, is. It preserves certain things said by Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, which have a very profound meaning. The fact is, why should shirk survive when there is no God other than God? When awthan do not mean anything. So what is the psychological factor which keeps the shirk alive? It is because the people who belong to an imaginary God, because of commonality of their belief or their imaginary leadership, they get united with each other and love each other because they have the same belonging. And this is exactly what we find in the world of shirk everywhere in the world. Although mushrikeen all believe in different gods, but because of the same factor that they believe in different gods, their belonging is carved according to their belief in one God, in a God. So those who follow a star, they will become together and they will become one ummah under that star. Those who worship sun, they always gang up together and support each other because they worship the same deity. Those who worship the moon or the stars, etc., in accordance with the object of their worship, they become one small ummah underneath. So it is because of this commonality of belonging that a sense of ikhwa is born among them. They support each other, they help each other. Now, this does not prevent them fighting with each other despite the fact that all are mushrikeen. In the European history, there are examples and hundreds of examples, maybe thousands of them, where Christians fought each other because their beliefs in the saints were different. Some fought for one saint, and some belonged to one saint. That was the saint of their choice. Some other belonged to another saint, while they were all Christians. But under different saints, they had made small groups or factions. And the history records these factions fighting with each other in the name of that imaginary saint god and to have his supremacy established. Now, in the French literature in particular, in the French prose writing of different sorts, you come across this so often because it was far more done in France than anywhere else in Europe, fighting with each other in the name of different saints. So this is what Hazrat Ibrahim ﷺ has pointed out, that by belonging to certain awthan, who do not mean anything, but just because of belonging to them, you begin to love each other, and prejudices are developed, binding you together against others. Got it?